Hey guys, and welcome back to Cooking with Z. In today's video, we're going to be making stewed pork and rice and peas. So we're going to preheat our pot and we're going to add our olive oil. We also seasoned our pork prior to the event, prior to the video, and we refrigerated it for overnight. So we seasoned it with meat seasoning, all-purpose, browning, green seasoning, and a pinch of salt. When our pot is hot, then we're going to add our pork and we're going to let this brown. So we're not going to add any water to the pork, we're just going to let it fry up and get brown.
A few moments later.
Remember to continue mixing around the pork or turning it over so that each side get brown and it doesn't burn or stick to the pot. We also will be making rice and peas, so we have our peas already cooked. So we slow cook the peas. We didn't pressure cook the peas this time around. We let it cook with a few cloves of garlic until it was soft. And in this video, we're going to be using cowpeas, which is similar to the regular red kidney beans, but it's smaller in size. So we're going to add our 1 cup of coconut milk or coconut cream. And this is the packet coconut cream that we just mixed with warm water. So now we're going to add a tablespoon of salt and all-purpose seasoning. Then we're going to add some brown sugar. Not everybody uses brown sugar in theirs, though. So then we're going to add our scallion, our thyme, and our scotch bonnet pepper. People also put pimento seeds in theirs, but I'm not going to put any in mine today. So we're going to let this cook down for a bit and so that the coconut cream can be cooked completely reduced or cooked down. So after a few minutes, we check on our pork and then we're going to now add all sides are brown. So now we're going to add a cup of water and let this simmer until the meat is tender on low heat. While our pork and our rice is cooking, we're going to prep our seasoning for our pork. And yes, I know it looks like a lot of seasoning and vegetables. I love a lot of seasoning and vegetables. So if you don't like a lot of seasoning, then you don't have to use as much as I did, but I'm a seasoning kind of girl, so. The rings, bell pepper, the peppers that are cut in rings are going to be placed on top of the pork after it's completely cooked. And we have all our seasonings. So we have bell peppers, scallions, carrots, onions, tomatoes, garlic, ginger, and thyme. Scotch bonnet. So now our coconut cream is cooked down. So now we're going to add our rice to the pot. And we are using about a little bit less than 3 cups of rice. So we washed our rice twice. And then we're going to add it to the pot. Be mindful that where the water should be an inch or an inch and a half over your rice. So when you add the rice to the pot, you can remove some of that water so that your rice is not soft. You may need to add back that liquid at the end or somewhere in the cooking process, but it all depends. So when the rice water is dried out, we realize that the grains were not completely cooked, so we added back the liquid that we took out when we added the rice initially. So now we're going to cover this with a piece of foil or a plastic wrap or a plastic bag, whatever you want to use. I'm using foil. So now our rice is complete and it looks delicious. It is nice and shelly. You can remove your thyme sprigs and your scallions from your rice. So now that our pork is tender, we're going to be adding our vegetables and or seasoning that we cut up earlier to it. And we are putting this now because we didn't want them to be too soft. We wanted them to still have a crunch or a bite when the meal is complete. So we're going to add all of these to our pot, and then we're going to let it cook down for about another 10 minutes. Be mindful also to taste your pot. So it might need a little bit more salt, a little bit more all-purpose seasoning. It all depends on how you like your meat. So you season it, you let it cook down a little bit, then you taste it and see if it needs anything else. You add it, and then you're good to go. Presentation, and thank you guys for your continued support. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.